Now, can you explain to people how films are actually sold at the AFM? Like, what is the process for people who are unfamiliar with the process, as best you
Yeah,
can?
yeah, it's about as complicated as writing a screenplay. Um, they're really, if we can break it into two pieces, there are films that haven't started shooting. What I mentioned before is as pre-sales, where the sales company, along with the producer, have got a viable enough package that they're ready to present it to buyers from around the world. Now, primarily the top 10 or 12 countries, the largest: UK, France, Germany, Australia, Japan, Korea. They're ready to present it. Now, when they're ready to present it, it means they've got a director, they've got the cast. Clearly, the screenplay is done because the finished screenplay becomes part of the contract that you're guaranteeing delivery of that screenplay with only minor adjustments. And there may be other attributes to the package, possibly some funding. It's very difficult today to get 100% of your funding from pre-sales, but they've got enough of the package that they're ready to bring it to the market to pre-sell. And they're pre-selling for a variety of reasons. Sometimes because they need the financing. Sometimes because the investors want marketplace pre-acceptance. Uh, if they take it to the market and everybody goes thumbs down, the equity investor may say, it didn't work, let's all walk away and cut our losses. So I want to see a certain number of countries sold to not only mitigate risk, but also to know that the marketplace actually wants that particular film. And so that's one set of deals that happen. Then the other set is on finished films, where they were able to make the film before selling it, or maybe they only sold a handful of countries to wrap up the financing, and then they're bringing the finished film to the market to show it to the territorial buyers. And so it's constant pitching, it's constant selling. Those sales agents, I may have said this to you once before in one of our discussions, those sales companies are the best pitchers in the world. If you can imagine, every 20 minutes you have a new meeting to pitch one of three or four or five films you're representing to someone who hasn't seen the film and it's possibly hasn't even been made. And that's the way you make your living, is pitching unmade films. And when we hear about a producer who hopes every 2 or 3 years to pitch a film and get it made, and then we talk about the sales agent that's pitching 3 or 4 films at a time, nonstop every day, and that's what they do. They are the best in the world.